It is 11 o'clock. We spent the morning getting some work done. Part of that work, I made a couple shorts. Back when Savannah and I were broken, we had no money and we needed money. I actually sold my class ring from high school to this pawn shop, and they melted it down and gave me $100 for it, and I paid like $600 for it. What's that saying? Hindsight is 20/20. So true. How are you? A7S3. When you're working through things, a lot of times the question is like, is this actually going to pay off? Is this actually going to help me? Being able to look back, you can kind of see how things, it's been very, hindsight is 100% 20/20. You see how small this door is? I'm 5'7". You know, I asked 2 questions on a pretty frequent basis, and I keep making videos talking about them, but I still get questions about the stuff. So as long as I get the questions, then I'll continue to answer them in this format. And those questions are: 1, should I get in-ear monitors? And 2, what one should I get? For those of you that don't know what in-ear monitors are, if you ever go to a concert and you see these weird things in musicians' ears on stage, that's what these are. Basically what these are, they're earplugs with that you can pipe music through. But all that to be said, a lot of people ask me what kind they should get. It literally depends on what you're doing and your taste. When you go to the paint aisle at Home Depot, there's a bunch of different colors, and you may be wanting to paint your house white. Well, there's about 500 shades of white. Same thing with this. You may want to go the in-ear monitor route, but there's going to be about 500 different versions that you have access to. When you start shopping around, have a budget in mind, have an idea of what you're going to be doing with these monitors, and adjust your scope that way. And that'll help narrow down your selection and hopefully land you with something that you'll be happy with. For me personally, I love my JH Audio 16s. They're great, they're expensive, but they're amazing. And if you can afford something like this, if you're a drummer or whatever, I highly, highly recommend these guys. That's the first question. The second question is, like, why should I buy them? And again, it kinda, I mean, the biggest benefit is it'll save your hearing, and you'll be able to hear things a lot better if you're a musician. If you just want to listen to things at home, I love my AirPod Pro Maxes, the ones that go over your ears. They actually sound similar to this, believe it or not, and I don't have to take them in and out of my ears. But if you're a musician and you're trying to save your hearing, then I highly recommend looking at in-ear monitors. Your ears will thank you in the long run. What are you doing? Max snuck in here. Hello. He helps me sometimes. It is hot. I think the high is 91 today. But I think the main reason that I'm making this video is because I feel like those are things that nobody talks about when they're looking for in-ears. I think they get excited about getting a new pair of headphones, and they don't really stop to think about those things. If this helped you, let me know in the comments. I'm on the phone with my mom and Savannah. We have a conference call because we're talking about potential places to look at when we're in California for 2 weeks. Looking at places to maybe live. There's nothing set in place yet, but we're just trying to get everything in order so that if we do end up deciding to move to California, there's as little friction as possible. That doesn't sound good. If I had to guess, it was gonna be, I think the belts are bad. Considering I had to replace them like 200 miles ago, need more tools. Okay, so I think that is the problem. That worked. Another thing we'll have to do is to make sure that everything works on this and I didn't break anything. Everything works! I'm good! Yeah, it works!